Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to the channel. I will be going live later tonight. I'm looking to go live around 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. is when I'm going to go live tonight. So I was supposed to go live earlier, but I don't know what happened. I had got tired. I took a long nap, but yeah, I'm going to be going live tonight around 8 p.m. Most definitely. But anyways, thanks to everybody for tuning in to the channel. Want to do an update on Zebec Network. But first, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for post notifications. Get more videos like these. All right, it looked like Bitcoin kind of is dipping a little bit. Bitcoin is down to 94,000 now, 94,502. My last upload, it was Bitcoin was out just over 95,000. And Ethereum is still over 1,800, but it looked like they're both kind of dipping a little bit now. Maybe the Bitcoin dominance is going to be over soon. We'll see about that. The total market cap is 2.9 trillion. The fear and greed is at 53. All right, we got XRP 215, Solana 144. Okay, let's get right on to it. Don't want to waste any time. So we got Zebec Network. Want to do an update? ZBCN. It's been a lot of talk about it. It's gained its momentum over the last few months. You know, the price was stagnant for a good while, but it finally broke out. Uh, it hit its new high at looking at that 1 day chart. It went up to 2021, 2021 02. So yeah, it hit a new high. Take a look. If you look at the year chart, okay, looking at that 1 year chart, it looked like its high was about 2022. So it almost went back up to its all time high of about 22% of a penny for ZBAC. Is now up over 109% for the month. 70% for the week. It is up 5.9 for the day, and it looked like it just took a small dip, 3.1% dip in 1 hour. Alrighty, so taking a look at that 1 month chart, about a month it was at 307. It looked it looked like between 306 and 7 people was really loading up on ZBEC. It's got they're doing a lot of things behind the scenes with the payroll. They're getting numerous partnerships. It seems like they're getting a new partner like every day, almost every week they're getting a new partnership. So this thing is really Zebec Network. They're really, how can I say it? Uh, this project is, yeah, they're getting a lot of exposure with it. With a lot of new investors are coming in, even people who's already holding Zebec, they're probably buying more, and it's doing all this without Binance and Coinbase. So honestly, the way I say it, if even if Zebec doesn't get listed on Coinbase or Binance, I do believe they could still do a 50x, a 50 to 60x, and by the end of the year, we could probably see Zebec Network because we're in the beginning of May. I'll say by June, who knows where we could go. Zebec could probably pump up to a penny by June. By June, um, you know, between a penny to 5 cents. I've seen cryptos go parabolic like within a week or two. So yeah, um, let's keep our eyes open. The market cap is still pretty low at 157 million market cap. That's still pretty low. Um, for ZBAC. See what they're talking about on X. Okay, the same thing here. Yeah. Kind of see here. Okay, it says ZB. Okay, I covered that the other day with the ZBCN buyback. They're going to be buying back about 50 million ZBAC. Look like worth about $50,000 USD. So yeah, we covered that the other day. So yeah, I'll be repeating the same thing that I've already covered during my last post that I did on ZBAC. So yeah, man. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Let me get back to the. Okay. Yeah. So ZBAC Network, ZBCN, where this is going. Like I said, I'll say by the end of this month, possibly. Who knows where the price can be? like I said, we could possibly see this at, 50% of a penny, 60% of a penny, 70, or even all the way up to a penny by June. It's crypto. People, some people keep saying, we're not in a bull cycle, or we're not in old season. People's going to be surprised, and some people's going to miss out, believing that the bull run is over, or some people probably think the off season don't start until until the end of the year. But people don't realize, but you still got to get in now. Got to get it early while the prices were cheap. Just like with Zebec, it was only going to be at three zeros for so long. Eventually, the price was gonna start moving. uh, they can't hold it down forever. But yeah, everybody who's congrats to all the ZBCN holders, especially people who was holding back. I still remember when I first did a first update on this coin. I think it was about what I want to say, was it 5 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, or something like that, when I did my first update, because this was a while back in one of my live streams. Somebody mentioned it, and I think I did a video on it. I I would kind of say I could have been one of the first people covering Zebec. It's hard to say because this was about, I want to say, about 5 months ago. I did my first upload on Zebec, and I was just getting familiar with the project. But yeah, I'll just say I was one of the first to really start covering this project with ZBCN. But I know there's some other content creators that's doing more deeper dives, or who they're connected to. I know we talked about Circle, Visa, and all that. They got the partnerships like IoTex, um, Hive Mapper, whatever. They got a few partnerships. They've been getting, like, they're getting new ones like every week, it seems like. But yeah, man, if they got the momentum, this is a utility that's needed for live payroll. I think eventually they're probably going to go global. Uh, but yeah, definitely a utility. What they're doing, definitely a game changer for this project. Um, we'll see. We're definitely going to see what the future holds. With ZBAC, definitely going to see what the future holds. This project definitely got a future. Definitely got a future. Because all the cryptocurrencies that are out there, there's only going to be a handful of cryptos that's going to really have a future. When it comes to mass adoption, and I do believe that ZBAC network is one of them. Is one of them, basically. Definitely is one of them. Let's see here. Alrighty, says ZBCN, you can continue to sit on the sidelines or join the ZBCN family. Buying more right now. Yeah, as far as market cap, where can I see this go? It's hard to say, but I believe that ZBEC Network is one of those projects that I believe that can one day hit a 1 billion market cap. Now I don't know how long that's going to take, but I do believe that ZBEC Network can possibly hit a 1 billion market cap. You know, in the future, it could be by the end of this year. It could be possibly 2026. Definitely possible. It definitely has the utility, the momentum, the community, definitely. Anyways, let's see what they're talking about on the coin market cap here. Okay, it says let's go, my friend ZPC into the moon. He said I was going to buy a bunch 3 weeks ago. Now I'm buying at the double. Now I'm buying double the price. Oh, this is so funny, man. This guy said I was going to buy a bunch 3 weeks ago. Now I'm buying at double the price. See, that's funny. FOMO is real. FOMO is real, man. Got to get in on these projects early when the price is cheap. That's the key to crypto, man. This guy just said it right here, man. Now he's playing double the price that it was 3 weeks ago, where he could have got it 3 weeks for a lot cheaper. But hey, that's how FOMO goes. Nobody wants to buy when it's in the red. When the price is cheap, they want to wait till the price pumps when the price is already going up. And FOMO, crypto sucks. But hey, even when you FOMO in, you can, make a little bit of money when you FOMO. But yeah, um, But the smart money in crypto, they get in early when the price is cheap. When um, that's how the smart investors do it. But yeah, man, like I said, he's paying more now for it than he would have paid 3 weeks ago when the price was like half the price, when it was at like 307, 308. That's when you wanted to load up on this. But anyways, that's how it goes in crypto, man. That's how it goes. All right, it says ZBCN checks all the boxes. FOMO will hit soon. I believe the FOMO is already kicking in for ZBCN. All right, it says probably one of the most bullish communities I've seen in a while. Let's keep it going. Okay. All right, said the smart ones are up top. ZBCN will reach unbelievable highs for the next 3 years. Straight if you have done your research. This is basically um, XRP on a different wave, but the same rider not losing control while surfing the wave. SEC red tape and ongoing court cases and current manipulation. This is something you dump 50K to 100K with your big ball sack on your end, up like the dude down the bottom of the picture. All right. I totally get this picture right here. I totally get this picture. This guy, he knows that eventually he's going to be in some life changing wealth. This miner right here, and this guy right here was literally almost there. He had like one more layer to knock down, and he gave up when he got to that last layer. He was literally right there with where he could have diamond hand, but he gave up at the last layer. He gave up thinking he wasn't going to find any. But this guy right here, he knows what's coming. You know, this is how this market is. But anyways, yeah, I totally understand this photo right here. I totally get it. This probably go over some of your heads, but very true. All right. Anyways, yes, a lot of people in the community here. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, post notifications. So I believe by late May, June, early June, this we could probably see this at 1 cent probably. You never know. I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, if you want to be part of the community, if you'd like to join the private Patreon group, come on over. The link will be in the description at the bottom left. Got multiple content over here, back to back low cap utility coins that really nobody else is covering. And we got our 24/7 chat group over here on Patreon. So definitely get on over here to the Patreon. Don't miss out. Only 15 bucks. But yeah, same price as a Happy Meal or a combo meal. But anyways, that's that. Zebec Network. Congrats to all the holders. It's kind of pulling back now. It hit 2021. It is kind of pulling back now to in a 1 hour. So it looked like there's probably people taking profits, but that's normal. But I believe it's gonna consolidate and get ready for its next leg up after after the wave of profit takers come in. But because you're always going to have your long-term holders, and then you're going to have people who swing trades as well. But there's still people who swing trade crypto. They're not holding long-term. That's the reason you'll see the price drops. Here and now. Those are people who are selling, taking profits. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to the channel. See you guys later tonight on the live stream. Don't If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.